Hey everyone, what we'd like to do in this video is show you this. This is the Fantaseal Hydra Stablizer. What a fantastic name, Hydra Stablizer. It works with DSLR cameras, action cams, mobile phones, microphones, compact cameras. Yeah, it works with everything. This is an accessory that I've been wanting to buy for a while because there's certain recording situations where you want to attach your mobile phone and your camera, or a microphone and a camera. I have been using things like this in the past and making up kind of strange setups, you know, putting the camera there and the mic there. It works to a degree, but it's always a pain to set up and it's never the most stable either, which is why I bought this. So I've got, a lot of different cameras that I can use. I've got multiple cameras about the place. Certainly with the action cameras, when you use an action camera, sometimes you need to connect it to a wrist strap or a preview camera like I've got for the Sony, or you can attach your phone. So the situations where a device like this would be very, very useful, and I'm planning on recording some videos outside, and this is the type of thing that I really needed. Now, as worth pointing out though, in this video, it's really an unboxing first look at this. I will build it up, I will show you what it can do, but I unfortunately don't have time this week to get out and about and show you the difference and to see how stable it is. So I apologise about that. But hopefully I can show you what this is all about. The Fantaseal provide a simple but efficient stabilizer to make smooth and better footage. Lightweight and anti-slide EVA handle, detachable assistant handle, tri-shoes adapter, action cam dock. Right, so I'll look at all this when we get it open. I just want to quickly talk about price. We have to talk about price. I paid £35.99 here in the UK after this £2 voucher. If you buy from Amazon.com, this looks as if it's the exact same one, I think. There's always variations of these kinds of products. It seems to be a lot cheaper anyway, $19.99. I'm not 100% sure if it's the exact same model though, so please do bear that in mind. I'll leave a link to both of those pages though so you can check it out. Okay. Oh, so this is what you get. This thing looks huge. This thing looks absolutely huge. Sorry, I'll get that in the shot. Yeah, this is I didn't know what to expect, if I'm honest, but yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought. Okay, let's get this stuff out. Okay, so I've got just about everything out of the box now. We can maybe get the box out of the way. Give us a little bit of room. There's a little bit of a squeeze here so far. So there's a lot of things in the box, as you can see. I'll just set that up there. Don't fall down, it's going to fall down. Right, so what have we got here? Well, we've got the instructions. We've got a thank you for buying type thing. Free to DIY. By the looks of it, there's a lot of different ways to use this, as far as you don't need to attach every single part of it. And you can see there that you've got the base unit there, and you can attach one of these handles or two of the handles, depending on what you want to do. You can see here DSLR plus phone, GoPro plus phone, or if you want, you can use it, instead of being a Hydra stabilizer with both arms there, you can do a C shape, so basically one arm. This opens up. Yeah, so this has got all the units. So everything in the pack, you've got one base of the stabilizer, one long handle, one short handle, one hot shoe ball head, one phone mount, one GoPro buckle plate, one OTG cable for Android phone, one screw. Okay, I just want to kind of show you each individual part first before we start building this up. Right, let's look at this and see what the hell we get in this packet. Right, you got this base plate, right? And this base plate is, wow, it's solid. It's like a big rubbery thing at the top there. So look at the size of that. So you've got your 1/4" tripod thread, kind of standard, and you can move this about to any position. You've also got holes there for tripod threads as well. There's a couple of screws and an Allen key there. You've got your standard GoPro attachment, and you've got here a little small ball head. I've got lots of these. These things always come in accessories from China. They're not the best, to be honest. They're not the best. I would always look to replace something like this to get something a little bit bigger. You've got Fantaseal, the little cloth if you need to wipe your phone. We've got the standard. This is another thing that's standard in every accessory from China. They're quite good, these actually. They're actually not too bad. You've got the 1/4" screw at the top, one at the side, and you can stretch it to fit your mobile phone. I've used these in the past. I tend to gravitate towards ones that are a little bit better, but I like the portability of these ones, so certainly no complaints with this one. I was catching my finger there, look at that. Right, so let's look at the arms. This is kind of the main part of it. This is the longer part of it. This is the smaller part. You can use that one. I think we're calling this just C shape. And if I do this here, I should be able to do this without messing about too much. Okay, so that, I don't know if you can see that. I'll maybe do that again, although that's quite solid now. That seems pretty solid when it's on. Let's see if I can get it out. Yeah. So here you've got the kind of cold shoe mount. Put it in. I'm not going to do that now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So if you're going to do it in a C shape, this is how you would hold it. Very comfortable grip. I would say that. Very, very comfortable. You know, this part here is really good. And you've got your attachments up the top there as well. So yeah, I would say that is, you know, it's not metal. It's like a hard plastic, but it's quite soft there as well. So you can just imagine putting your camera on there and that. Yeah, that seems quite good. And I will test this, guys. I will put a camera or two on just to see how it works. This is turning into like a mechanical set. So this part here seems to slot into this part. And this is where the 2 screws come into play. So the idea is, I believe that you slide this in like so, get in there, and then I need to screw the screws into here. So I'll do that now. So the screws are very, I say that, very easy to put on in. I nearly misplaced the Allen key. Yeah, they're very easy to get on that. Quite impressed by how easy that was to slide in and secure. Really, really strong setup. And you can see at the top here, at the top, you should be able to kind of slide it in like that as well. If you want to, you know, make it slide into the top part, I believe that's what you do, like so. Don't quote me on it. I think that's what you're supposed to do. I'll need to spend some more time with it. But yes, this is the full thing. This is the full device, the full stabilizer, the Hydra Stabilizer. So let's kind of just take a step back and kind of look around the place. You've got this part down the bottom here, obviously to secure cameras and that in. This part was to secure the longer part of the arm. It can sit down like that. Really, really comfortable all the way around. It's very, very comfortable. It is a large unit. There's no way getting around that. You know, you can just see even just with my phone there, it's quite a, you know, it's quite big. You've got the tripod kind of tightener there as well. But this part is actually a triple cold shoe. You've got one there, and one there. So if you do want to attach a microphone to the top or something, that's something that you can do very easily. Or if you want, you can attach a camera, you can attach, well, anything really. See if I can get this in. So I was having problems putting on the video micro there, but it's actually because I've got a little adapter at the bottom here. It's making it a little bit harder to squeeze it in. You can see I can get it on now. It should come in and out, not too bad. It's a little bit stiff, that I would say. I would say this adapter, yeah, it's maybe just the angle I'm putting it in here, but seems okay. Maybe a little bit stiffer than I would have liked. But you can get it in and out. Now this part here, you can actually take this off if you want. If you don't want this part, it just comes off like that. So that's quite handy, but I think it makes more sense to keep it on because it's quite a useful attachment. Okay, so this is what they give you for an attachment. If you look at their little picture there, their little diagram, you can see that they're using this at the top to put on a phone or an action camera. So really what they're doing is at the top, they are putting this little, if I can get it in, I'm going the wrong way here. They're putting in this little ball head at the top. And then this is where you would attach your mobile phone or whatever. It's up to you. It's up to you what you attach. But really, this is what this attachment is for. You put it on like this. Come on, there we go. I'm going to start hitting a lot of phone numbers doing that, aren't I? Well, you've seen it, watching all. So this is the idea. I can't even show you all in the one shot here. It's that big now. It's like that. It's like that. And the idea is that you put your camera down below. Now, of course, I could have screwed in a GoPro there. You know, I could have put it in like that. It's worth noting they don't actually give you a GoPro attachment for this part. That seems to be missing. So I can get one. What they should have included is something like this so that you can attach the GoPro attachment. It seems to be missing, but if you've got a GoPro already, you should have something like that for this anyway. But yeah, they should have included that. I would say that's something they should have included. So at the top there, you can see that you're better getting something a little bit lighter at the top, because the bottom part is where you'd put your main camera. You can put your GoPro there, you can put your Sony action camera, any action camera you've got, or you can put your phone and you can spin it around to you if you're, you know, using an app to preview something on your camera. So yeah, that works quite well. Down at the bottom, well, this is where you attach your main camera. And what I'll need to do, actually, I'll take this off just so you can see how it attaches to my Canon. So I took my microphone off there. It didn't actually fit in at the top there. But you can kind of get an idea of what is going on here and what this is for. The bottom part there is just a 1/4 inch tripod thread. It's very, very secure, this one. This is a big tripod screw. Very, very secure. You can see there is you can see there the bubble level there. I don't know how useful that will be when you're using something like this. Maybe it will be sometimes, but yeah, that is effectively how it will be. That's how it looks. What I would have liked maybe is maybe a little bit of room here for something. Maybe, you know, rather than that, I would have preferred another little stand so that I could have put my microphone like that. But, you know, I can put my microphone at the top, or I can put it, you know, at the side or something. I'll be able to work something out. Really what I'd be using this for would be to put like my phone at the top and the camera down the bottom, or the action camera. So the action camera could be at the top and I could put the mobile phone at the bottom. I don't know how I'm going to use it, if I'm honest. I just think that this is something which is going to come in very, very handy. There's always been lots of different times where I've tried to record some sort of video or some sort of outdoor video, and I've had to use these kinds of things, and it just doesn't work out that well. It just doesn't work, which is why I've bought this. And you know, I've got a lot of other action cameras as well. You can see the Sony digital camera, compact camera. I've got different action cameras. I'm not going to use this every single day, no doubt about it. I'm not going to use it every single day, but it looks like quite a useful little thing to have, in my opinion. So what I'm going to do quickly is just take this stuff off so that you can see finally again what this looks like. So overall, I would say that this looks good. Of course, I do need to go out. I need to go out and test this. I need to see how it works in practice. The idea is though that when your camera is positioned in this stand, when it's positioned in the stabilizer, you will get much better footage, and I'm sure it will. It's really secure when you're holding it. As far as where I could improve it, you know, there's maybe some things that I would probably change once I've got used to it, but it's one of those things, everyone will use these kind of devices in different ways. The base is absolutely solid. This thing is absolutely solid. There's no problems there, and it looks like it will take a little bit of rough and tumble if you're going about. This bottom part here, very, very good. This will secure into your camera, and you can see there it's very easy to move this into, you know, lots of different positions there. So yeah, that's pretty good. I guess it's good that that is there just to see what, you know, what level you're at. You know, the spirit level could come in useful, and there's a little band there as well if you need to tie anything there. A little hook, sorry, hook slot. See it there. The top part, you can just use it like a C stand if you want to just do it like that, which means that you could face the camera that way, you know, rather than facing it like that. You could face it that way and just hold it like that, and that might be useful in a lot of situations as well. The only thing is I would maybe have preferred a different attachment than this one. This one is useful, but it would have been good actually just to have a little hot shoe or cold shoe to tripod thread, just a kind of smaller version of this. And that's, you know, something you can pick up on eBay and Amazon, etc. Where is my GoPro? But yeah, just to get it a little bit lower. Yeah, I think to have that a little bit lower would be good. So you could buy a different attachment to that, or you could buy a heavier tripod ball head if you need to put on anything more secure. Overall though, it's good, you know, and the fact that you've got the cold shoe mount at the side, the top, you know, and well, both sides and the top, you've got 3 different sides there. You can put in a lot of different accessories. You know, as I was saying there, when I put on this camera there, it doesn't fit with the mic just because of the size of this microphone, the size of this camera. But what I could do is get an attachment that maybe goes at the front or the side, and then I can position this, you know, using another ball head or something else. There is a little bit of flexibility there. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. I think that's it. Overall, I'm quite pleased with this. You know, when you actually break it down to the individual parts, you are paying a lot of money, I guess, but this is a camera world, guys. This is the camera world. This is what happens. You always pay over the odds for these types of things. So this has been the Fantaseal Hydra Stabilizer. You get a cloth. Woohoo! You get a mobile phone holder. You get this little Fantaseal GoPro attachment. This is actually quite useful because it does have 2 tripod threads at the bottom as well. So that is actually going to be very useful. You've got the tripod attachment there as well, but it didn't come with this little fastener, but you can pick those up really cheap. You've probably got lots of them already as well. This part down here, the main base, this is the part that's solid. You might want to keep things a little bit lighter up here just because of balance as well, but down the bottom, this part is absolutely excellent. And again, you know, I know I've said this a few times, but these kind of attachments, they're not even that cheap. Sometimes you can pay like 15, 20 for these kind of things, and they're okay at, you know, when you need to do something, but they're not perfect. They're you know, something that you use because you've got nothing else there. This definitely looks a lot more flexible. So as I said, I'm going to be going out and I'm going to be doing some more videos outside from time to time. Certainly when using this camera or my action camera and a phone as a preview, this is going to come in very, very useful. Thanks for watching, guys. This has been, once again, say it with me, the Fantaseal Hydra Stabilizer. Yeah, overall, guys, I'm quite pleased with this. And it's one of those things, you know, I'm not going to use it every single day of the week, but when I do need to record a certain type of shot, you know, outside or holding my camera, and I don't want to use a tripod and I want to use it steady, this is where this is going to come in very, very useful. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any questions, please do leave a comment below. And until next time, take care.